From early spring on into the fall, there's one thing you can nearly always count on seeing as the sun peeks over the horizon at Lake Texoma.
Time to go fishing.
Fishermen, either going out to satisfy their own obsession or taking someone like me who wants to experience reeling in the big striper bass Lake Texoma is famous for.
Of course, you never know what you're going to catch. Every once in a while you catch a catfish. I have caught some largemouth bass, big crappie.
But it's the stripers they want, and it's the quest to catch the stripers that can create an early morning traffic jam where the fish are biting. And fishing guide Al Moose knows how to find those spots.
Marking them pretty good here, Moose. You got one on?
Now up front, you need to know that I'm no fisherman. I don't know a downrigger, which Al tells me that's what this is, from an uprigger, which I'm fairly certain doesn't exist. But that's what's great about going with a guide. He does all the work and I have all the fun.
Got your first one.
Even I can reel in a striper, and for Al, this is just all in a day's work. What a great day at work.
I've been fishing ever since I was big enough to hold a cane pole.
And he says even when he's not out here as a guide, he's usually out here fishing, just like most of these other fishermen. And the communication network they've developed helps them find the fish, so if they stop hitting in one spot...
Yeah, but they've been on a dig.
Maybe I'll need to change.
It doesn't take long to find another one.
Here you go, Becky. Whoa!
Al says this is the lake to find a trophy. Texoma has some big fish. Al says his biggest was about 18 pounds, no fish story.
They'll jerk that rod down so hard in that rod holder you can't hardly get the rod out of there.
But these days, he as nearly much enjoys helping others do the catching instead of hooking a big one himself, especially children.
I've had quite a few that came down here and they caught their first fish that they ever caught in their life.
And even if you're a skilled fisherman, hiring a guide can make the trip more enjoyable. For me, this is the only way to go.
You know, if we're fishing bait, they don't have to bait the hooks. We bait the hooks, we take the fish off. All they've got to do is reel them in.
And that's what I did most of the morning. Big, medium, and a few small ones.
Hang on. That's a good eating size fish, really.
Oh, and Al shared a tip with me. If you put the fillets in a Ziploc bag and fill it with water, getting all the air out, they'll stay good in the freezer for 6 months or more. Well, this is fun. It's kind of an adventure, too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can be interesting. It really can.
All you need is your fishing license, whatever you want to eat or drink. Oh, and rain gear might be a good idea, too, just in case.
If it happens to rain a little bit, that usually doesn't stop us from fishing.
All in all, I'd say we had a very successful day. We found some different places around the lake where they were marking real well. We had our spoons and our grubs, and we stuck our limit. And Al is off camera right now laughing at me because I know he knows I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I do know is this weekend we're going to have a fish fry. Back to you, Jennifer.